evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the news of PSLS. Today we are going to tell about the army conflict in DRC. I'm here with two guests. The first guest is in my left, and the second guest is in my head. I am going to leave there to introduce themselves. The first guest can introduce himself.
Okay, thank you for the floor. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I think that you are okay today because my name is Presi Bwengwe. I'm a journalist to BBC News, and I'm very happy to be in the city of PSLS Center today in Congo. I have this pleasure to talk with my neighbor who is here. I think that everyone here will be happy of our topic.
Okay, thank you. The second guest can introduce itself.
Good evening, Pes.
Good evening.
I'm happy to be here tonight to the news, to the PSLS news. But I'm Samuel Nzanze, and I'm journalist for FME Radio.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Samuel. Okay, I remind you the topic of today is the army conflict in DRC. Okay, I have a quick question to ask you. The first question is, what do you think about the conflict army in DRC, and what is the causes of this army conflict?
Okay,
You have the floor.
Thank you for the floor. I think that if we have that army conflict in the southeast of our country, it is just about minerals we can find there. There we found the coltan, we found diamond, and so on. It is not necessary for me to cut them. And I think that if a big nation have their interest there, our army conflict of the southeast of DRC will don't stop. I think that it is my opinion.
Okay, you have the same question. You can tell about the.
Okay, thank you for the floor. And for me, DRC is a big country, and it is a rich country in the world and in Africa. But for all provinces, we can find the mineral, and it is a principal armed conflict in DRC. It is a principal causes, and it is a principal causes for armed conflict in DRC.
Okay, thank you. The second question is, why this army conflict don't stop in DRC? Why? I think the beginning is this army conflict. The government try every day to stop this army conflict, but still now this army conflict don't stop. For you, what this army conflict don't stop?
Okay, thank you again for the floor, Mrs. Sarah. I think that if that army conflict don't stop, it is just about one cause that we know now. It is about a political foreign. A political foreign is we can see there a great nation, for example, the United States of America and China and so on. And if that army conflict is continuous, it is just they found their interest there. Though I think that they can stop that conflict if they don't find what they are looking for.
You don't have a fear to say this. Our government have also the fault of this army conflict.
No, why I will.
But when you watch the TV, you can see our government try and they tell many solutions that they make about this army conflict.
Okay, thank you. Today, when we are as we are talking, we know that our president, the president of DRC, is not here. He is to Paris in France. But he know that in the coast east of his country is fighting between many group of rebels in his country. And if you think that he is conscious of that problem, he had to rest here and don't to travel every time. Yesterday he was to Chad, today he is to Paris, and tomorrow we don't know when he will be. And I think that if he have that love for his country, he will don't travel every day.
Okay, it is your opinion, and you have the same question.
Yes, can you remind me the question?
Okay, why this army conflict don't stop?
Because thank you for the second question. Because GRC is as many borders in the world, and is the opportunity for the other country to steal the mineral, in GRC, and without payment the tax. And it is the opportunity for our country to be rich.
Okay.
That is for me a reason to not stop here the armed conflict in DRC.
You think it's just the cause of mineral? When you regard the Rwanda, for example, they are in conflict with DRC. You think it's just for the mineral, not for another things?
But Rwanda, for example, of Rwanda, the country of Rwanda have not many minerals, and the conflict, the armed conflict in Rwanda is because the trouble, too trouble, is a true trouble to fight for government.
You think Rwanda and DRC don't discuss about the boundary of DRC? Rwanda don't look for have a big part of DRC.
Yes, but because Rwanda is small,
Yes.
You want to give a small place in DRC.
But you can not just tell this conflict army is just for the mineral.
It is a mineral and it is a place because Rwanda is small.
Yes.
And they want to take another part in DRC.
Okay, thank
Please,
you.
Sorry,
Okay.
Can I?
1
can I
minute.
speak? Okay, thank you. 1 minute. It is. I think I know that it is not my question, but I can add that Rwanda, DRC with Rwanda share the same borderline. And when they are sharing the same borderline, we know that Rwanda don't produce a coltan. You know, but here in DRC we have coltan. It's a Katanga, and in the east of our country. But today, if you are looking for the big producer of coltan, you will see Rwanda.